Greetings, everyone, and welcome back to Planner Actual. My name is Matt Jarvis, and we're going to look really quick at a couple of seasons fillers from Franklin Planner. The first one is 1 page per day, and then we'll also look at the 2 pages per week. And if you're thinking of new planner fillers this time of year, this would give you a good option. We'll contrast and compare them. I have this set up in my Carter binder, which is just the red Carter binder. It actually really complements the planner very well, the filler very well. So, of course, at the beginning of each one, you're going to have your demographics, just in case it gets lost or you really knew you are. You can look and see that information quickly. Then there's always the extended calendars and the 1-page planner quick start guide. Now, I've set this up in my planner. I use clear page dividers from Tanya Plans, and they're very sturdy, very, very hardy, and I would recommend you check out her site and see what she has to offer, Tanya Plans. Now, the calendar pages are the same in all of the fillers. Very sturdy, and you begin with, there's an index on the month you're going into, and you can see on the calendar page itself, very nice font. You can see that the dates very clearly, and the lines in the days are darker, and a lot of the fillers are a little bit lighter, grayed a little bit, just depending on what you like. Notes on a column. As you go out, you can see that there's also a master task list for the month that you're leaving, divided into personal and business. And you can, of course, purpose that however you'd like, all the way across, or divide it up, whatever you'd like. Again, as we go into the next month, you have an index. These calendar pages are very sturdy, and the tabs are quite robust. And going out, we have the task list and the index going into the next month. You can see as we go through the year, quarterly, the colors will change. We're into springtime here. We get into the summertime here, a little bit change, and then we get into the fall, another change, and then the pages themselves, the fillers, also will change. And into the burr months, December, November, October, changes a little bit there. Now, I always recommend when you are getting a new filler in a planner that you also pick up a starter pack. It has several forms in there for you to look to see if you'd like. It's kind of a primer. Maybe you were wondering if have I ever seen a check register or vehicle maintenance form, something like that. And this will provide that for you. The nice thing in here, they're not very expensive. The nice thing in here, it has a weekly compass, which is a great way for you to keep on your activities and just to support your values during your week. And you get the page lifter, and the page lifter is this, and it's a pouch, and then the weekly compass would fit into the pouch, so it's always in front. The other thing I recommend getting is a progressive task list. The progressive task list, both of these come on pages, 26 to a page, or 2 to a page, 26 pages. You simply separate them, but the progressive task list, you would write things in here that would move from day to day instead of rewriting them, and you can always keep those in front for yourself as well. This is what the daily page looks like. This is 1 day per page, and it has a prioritized daily task list, your appointment schedule, and the hours are a 15-minute block or 30-minute blocks, and then a daily notes on the bottom. Now, if you're like me, you like taking a lot of notes, this might not be enough room. So what you can do is get the cutaway page. And unfortunately, there is not a cutaway page that is made for the blooms, but there is the original, which is very nice. And what I've done is on mine is I've cut everything. I've cut the holes here, and I have them set up in my binder. And if I need them, I can just pull them out without having to open up the rings. I've also cut it on a bias. I don't know if that's any better or not, but I always think that that's better than pulling against straight out. On the bias, it might keep it in a little bit tighter. And then if I need to use one, I just simply bring it in here and drop it into the planner, and you'll notice that the date is on the top, and you can still see the date there, but maybe it was on January 1, so I can flip it over, and again, here's the date here, January 1, and I can still see the original dates here. So it's a great way for you to add some more note space if you'd like to. These are not very expensive either. They're like $9 for 50, so they're very budget friendly. You know, the background art is very subdued, so it doesn't really overwhelm you, but it gives you a nice little sense of nature. This is the January is the month for December. We get into, or for the winter, then we get into the spring. You can see the colors change. You can actually see on the edges where the colors are changed. Here's summer, and we get into the fall. You can see it's very nice, and it's not overwhelming. Once you get into the places where you're writing, it's not overwhelming at all. Now, towards the end, you're going to have in the back of your filler, you'll have your planner calendars, and there is also some additional blank pages. Now, the blank pages for this filler, there aren't any separate. It's not supported by Franklin Planner. This is what they refer to as a gallery planner or gallery filler, as not part of their core fillers, which would include Monticello and 7 Habits, those fillers. But of course, you can get the original notes pages, which the same color and design as the cutaway, and they complement it very well. Now, this is, oops, let me get back here, all the way back to the front. Oop, went too far. Here we go. So this is the seasons in the 1 page per day. Now let's take a look at it real quick in the 2 pages per week. The setup on the calendars is the same. It all looks the same, and the colors change as well. The difference is in the format of the filler itself. You can see here, since it's a weekly, then it's in a vertical format, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and it goes all the way through. You know, you're supposed to have some fun on the weekend, so it's not quite as much room there. And daily notes on the bottom. And of course, you have the schedule here. Now, what I use in my everyday carry, which is a Tyler binder, I'm using Monticello, but I have the Monticello 2 pages per day, and then I also have the weekly in the back so that I can get a real quick snapshot of what my week is like. And this is the format and the same as for Monticello. So it's a really quick, real easy snapshot. I can see exactly what's happening. And if there's any conflicts or anything I'm missing, I can see it very quickly. And then as you go through, of course, there's some notes pages here too as well. Notes pages on the Franklin fillers are usually going to be blank note pages at the end of every 30-day month and at the end of February. And then as we go to the back, it's the same. Here's your calendar, planning calendars, and future planning calendars as well. So real quick, just to show the difference, this would be enough with the pages already. Here's what the weekly looks like, and then here is what the 1 page per day looks like. So you can see a little bit of a difference there. Both of these together would really make a great complement. Working off your days, specific for your day, and then really quick you can see what the week is like. And what I do on mine is I'll put my daily will be set up so that it's on the page lifter. And then I'll also have a progressive task list that marks where the week is. So it splits them up very nicely. Thank you for joining me for this little unboxing. Once again, my name is Matt Jarvis, and this is Planner Actual. Just leave me a message or send me a note if you need anything.